Good morning, everybody. This is Jake from Jake Sports Takes. How's everybody doing? If any wrestling fans are out there, happy Wrestlemania Saturday. Tonight kicks off the first of two nights at Wrestlemania. The first hour will air on ESPN2, and then it'll go to the ESPN app for the rest of the show. We have some great matches. I'll get into that later. The NBA playoffs start today. The breaking news that actually broke when I got to work yesterday. Will Anderson Jr. signing a record for a non-quarterback contract extension, 3 years, $150 million. Now, the $150 million is now guaranteed. It's $134 million guaranteed and can add up to $150 million. That's the most by a quarterback in the history of the NFL. But for me, that keeps him there for at least 5 years because this year, and then they sign his fifth-year option. So, and then next year, and then 3 years later. So that's a very big pickup. I mean, Houston's defense is steady for the near future and the future to come. Deion Hunter's getting old. I mean, that defense is just stacked and they're ready to go. Next year is going to be huge. The next 5 years should be great, I mean, if Stroud can get his, go where he was in his rookie year, be as talented as he was, and Houston can potentially compete for Super Bowl. Stroud could be getting something like that, a big contract too. But we'll have to see what happens this year. The NFL draft is 1 week away. We'll find out what that entails, how many trades there are going to be. We'll find out that next week. Maybe breaking news before the draft. The draft this year is in Pittsburgh. 3 days, We'll find out. Anyway, the NBA playoffs do begin today. There are 4 games today, I believe, and 4 games tomorrow. Out of the 16 teams who advanced last night, the Magic beat the Hornets in the biggest rout in play-in game history. 121-96, I believe, was the final score. Hornets had a great finish to the season. They just couldn't get it done last night, unfortunately. It happens, And last night, the Magic ended the Warriors season 107-97, I believe, 95. So, Warriors, I mean, is this the end of Steve Kerr and Steph Curry? Well, they said, and Draymond Green, find out, Green's getting old, Kerr's getting old, and Kerr had a great 14 season success. Multiple, that dynasty. Have to find out. They were pretty mute on their comments after the game. Some WNBA news, actually. Aaliyah Boston signed 4 years, $6.3 million extension to stay with the Indiana Fever. The Indiana Fever are set to go. I mean, they've got Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, and Kelsey Mitchell already signed to Caitlin Clark's on a rookie deal, but Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell signed to contracts. We'll see what happens. They should be good. The New York Liberty, who my daughter Bree is named after, Breanna Stewart, they signed their 3 superstars to extensions. If anybody's wondering, Sabrina Ionescu, Breanna Stewart, and Jonquel Jones, they signed them. Should be good. The WNBA draft had their draft, I believe, earlier this week or last week. So we'll find out. For the NBA schedule playoff bracket today, as I said, starts the bracket. The Raptors and Cavs will be on Amazon Prime at noon. The Wolves and Nuggets will be at 2:30 on Prime. The Hawks and Knicks, 5 p.m. on Prime. And then to finish the night, the Rockets and Lakers will be at 7:30 on ABC. Should be a good match. Should be good matchup, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna take these matchups. I'm gonna take. I've been impressed with the way the Raptors have come alive. I'm gonna take the Raptors in this one. I think it's gonna go with the distance. I'm picking the Raptors to win that one. Wolves and Nuggets. I'm gonna go with the Nuggets on that one. I mean, it's tough. Minnesota, Ant-Man is kind of disappointed that he didn't get qualified for the awards, but we'll see what happens, you know. Maybe the Wolves come out motivated and they end up winning the series, but I'm taking the Nuggets in 6. Hawks and Knicks, that's 5 p.m. on Prime. This one could be the upset of the playoffs. I've been debating this. I'm still gonna stick with the Knicks. I mean, I don't like them, but that team's pretty deep. And do the Hawks have enough superstar firepower to make the upset and make the run? I'm not sure. But Mikal Bridges, Karl Anthony Towns, and of course Jalen Brunson. I just think maybe too tough. But I think the Hawks can take it to at least 7. Tomorrow's games, 76ers versus mine and my dad's Celtics. That'll be on at noon on ABC. Suns at Thunder, probably one of the outright favorites. That'll be at 2:30 on ABC. Magic at Pistons, that'll be 5:30 on NBC and Peacock. Blazers at Spurs, that'll be at 8 p.m. on NBC and Peacock. I mean, you're looking at 2 of the favorites in the West, no doubt, and 2 of the favorites overall. That could be, you know, we'll see what happens. Blazers are hot, but could they maybe get in? We'll, you know, make a run. We'll see. Make the upset. As I said, WrestleMania. Any wrestling fans out there, this is really the first and maybe only time I'm going to talk about this. WrestleMania first night begins tonight. Royce Keys last night won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, usually a WrestleMania spectacle, or night before WrestleMania spectacular. Won last night in the Battle Royal. But if anybody wants to watch it, it's on the ESPN app. Download that, watch that. The first hour will actually air on ESPN2. So I'm going to give my predictions for that. The Vision, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory, and I Shall Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight in a 6-man tag team match. I mean, it's all been staged. It's probably been already predicted for a couple weeks. I want LA Knight and the Usos. That's who I'm picking, but I'm guessing they're going to give it to the Vision and I Shall Speed. We'll see. Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match. Basically anything, if anybody's curious, anything goes. I mean, Jacob Fatu is so dangerous, and what I heard is Drew McIntyre is going on a hiatus to shoot a movie or something in Scotland or England or something like that. So I'm going to take Jacob Fatu. To send Drew McIntyre off, you know. I mean, he's violent. He's vicious. I mean, this is going to probably turn into one of the better nights. Stephanie Vaquer, the first Chilean-born WWE superstar, versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship. I'm going to take Stephanie, but I think Liv Morgan's going to end up winning the title based on the way they do it. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. AJ Lee is CM Punk's real-life wife. Becky Lynch is Seth Rollins' real-life wife. I want AJ Lee, but I have a feeling they're going to give it to Becky Lynch. We'll see. Who knows? I think I'm forgetting some matches, too. And then Another match, the Irresistible Forces, Nia Jax and Lash Legend versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair versus Lyra Valkyria and Bayley. The Bella Twins, Nikki and Brie. What I heard, though, the rumor is the Bella Twins may not compete because Nikki may be out. But maybe there's a surprise appearance because I did read that Saraya was her AEW name. I think her real life name, aka Paige, may return to team up with Brie, and that's for the women's tag team championships. I want to see Bayley and Lyra get it. Lyra had her moment last year and then got stabbed in the back the night after, the Monday after WrestleMania. So I hope Lyra and Bayley win it, but maybe they have a surprise with Paige and Brie Bella. We'll see. And Rhodes and Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes, I heard Jelly Roll's going to be at ringside with him. And the biggest, dumbest story, Pat McAfee with Randy Orton. I hope there's not interference in the match like last year, like Travis Scott got involved in the John Cena Cody Rhodes match. I have a feeling if they do get involved, I hope it's outside the ring with Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee. We'll see. I believe Randy Orton's going to win. I think it's time to end Cody Rhodes' reign, and I think he's going to shoot a movie. So I think they are going to have Randy Orton win. Hopefully, there's no shenanigans. I am forgetting 2 matches, though. I believe Gunther and Seth Rollins are going to face each other. I don't know. I think that's what it was predicted. I want Seth. I think Davenport's own. I'm hoping Seth Rollins wins. I think he will. And in the reign of terror that Gunther has laid down, that's what I'm hoping. I think there's another match that was not scheduled. I know they had a couple matches that they didn't list. On night 2, they have the first hour is on ESPN. That is Sunday night. Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. That'll air. The first hour will air on ESPN. On the regular ESPN. And I believe that just a one-on-one. I'd love to see Oba win it and put him over. And then Brock Lesnar will probably take another hiatus until SummerSlam in August, where he's in Minneapolis, his adopted home. Rhea Ripley will face the WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. I think they're going to have Rhea win it. I really do. That should be a phenomenal match. Rhea Ripley is one of the best superstars, women's superstars in this day and age. I want to see Rhea get it back. Match that I believe another match that could steal the show. Penta versus Javon Evans versus Dragon Lee versus JD McDonough versus Rusev versus Rey Mysterio. That's a ladder match for the Intercontinental title. This match is going to be phenomenal. High flyers all over the place. This should be phenomenal. 6-man ladder match. Penta's had a pretty good reign. I am going to take Javon Evans. I'm excited to see what he can do on a ladder. When he was in the Money in the Bank ladder match, phenomenal. This should be a fun match to watch. The men's Intercontinental, that's the men's Intercontinental title. Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams for the United States title. Little Yachty is going to be in the corner of Trick Williams. I think Trick Williams is going to win it. They're going to turn Sami Zayn heel. It sounds like they've already turned him heel by what I've watched on SmackDown, so I think Trick Williams will win it. Hopefully, like I said, celebrity involvement. There's no shenanigans. Finn Balor, who got kicked out of the Judgment Day, is going to reincarnate his demon persona, which I believe the last time he did that was at WrestleMania 39 against Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I want to see the demon win it. I'm so tired of Dominic Mysterio trying to live in the shadow of his dad, trying to get out of the shadow of his dad. I mean, we'll find out what happens in that. I want to see the demon get his one of his WrestleMania moments. And then the main event of night 2, the main event, the end of the show, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns for the WWE, for the World Heavyweight Championship. I want to see CM Punk win it. I don't want to see a part-time champion, but I have a feeling, based on what I've heard, Roman Reigns is going to win the title and take a hiatus, which makes sense. He's survived leukemia, I believe, bouts of leukemia 3 times and survived it. It's an inspirational story. I want to see CM Punk continue his reign, but he is aging. I do, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, this has probably already been, these matches have already pretty much been determined already. We'll just find out what happens. I can make predictions all I want, but they've already probably been predetermined. And remember that the first hour of Mania tonight will air on ESPN2, and then they'll go to the ESPN Plus app. Download that if you want to watch it. Night 2, they'll air the first hour on ESPN, and then it'll be ESPN Plus will be the rest of the show. It's about 4.5 hours, 13, I believe, 15 matches. We'll see, what happens. I hope it's a good Mania. Some of the last few have been controversial or crappy because of interference, but we'll see. My Stump the Snake trivia question of the day. We're into WrestleMania season. This may be confusing, but we'll see. Other than the Money in the Bank ladder matches, who has competed in the most ladder matches, non-Money in the Bank ladder matches in the history of WrestleMania? If anybody has the answer or wants to drop an answer, follow me on Instagram at Duke Nats Texans Fan 11, at Jake Sports Takes on YouTube. And by the way, we've got shirts ordered. The shirts should be in the next month or so. I know I've been saying that, but they should be in. I will drop the link on my Instagram and YouTube. The prices there will be sweatshirts, t-shirts. We'll have deluxe t-shirts, sweatshirts. If anybody wants to sponsor this show, just give me a drop, maybe give me an address. There'll probably be certain money, but we'll do that. We'll get that to you. Like I said, follow me on Instagram at Duke Nats Texans Fan 11 and at Jake Sports Takes on YouTube. Everybody have a safe weekend. Everybody enjoy WrestleMania. Enjoy your sports weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Have a great day. I love you guys. Peace out, my nerds. And as we do it on Jake Sports Takes, hugs and hand pounds, everybody. Love you guys.